from the game. Yeah, Timmon should be good. Yeah, it was just ABT.
Good afternoon, everyone. Coach, whenever you're ready.
Just to give you guys, still waiting. Sorry, still waiting. I know Dennis, Kaz, you guys are very important, but Eric said you're not as important as the rest of them, so.
I know Eric didn't say that.
Oh, he said it without saying it. I still think you guys should have to show up here on Mondays. That's just me.
Used to.
I mean, this whole COVID thing really gave you guys a break.
You don't get enough of us, huh?
I love seeing y'all. I'm more of a personal guy, you know that. But all right. So from an injury standpoint, AVT. Unfortunately, the MRI showed that he did tear his Achilles, and so he is out for the year.
How big of a blow is this to your offensive line of your team?
It is. It's second year in a row, and and we're all kind of surprised because he played a play on it. He walked off on his own power. He walked to the locker room on his own power. So we were pretty optimistic that part of it was going to be okay. But no, it's a blow. And again, I feel bad for him. You know, he's back. He battled his way back this offseason from the injury a year ago. And to have this happen again, it's unfortunate.
Robert, what's the plan right now at right tackle?
We'll keep that one close to the vest for the week, but we have our options in house.
No, it's not a this week question with Dwayne Brown because I know he's got another week or so before he's eligible. When he is eligible to come off IR, is he plan on playing, or do you plan on using him right away, or is this more of a long-term thing?
We'll see. We'll take it week to week. He's eligible to come off IR following the bye week, so he could be eligible to play. Who do we got? Giants after the bye week. So, but we'll talk about that once we get to once we cross that bridge.
Robert, Carter Warren had his practice window activated, I believe, a week ago. Where is he at kind of in his development? Because we obviously haven't seen a lot of him in a while.
Yeah, he's unfortunately he missed all OTAs and he basically missed all the training camp. So he's got a long way to go, but it's going to be baptism by fire for him in terms of getting himself ready to play football games, and we'll see how it goes for the rest of this week with regards to who's going to be available to start. But Carter's development is. Not that he has to pick up the pace, but he's got to continue to get better and quickly.
Robert, how did you think Max played yesterday when he went back and got in there?
I thought he did a really good job. You know, we know Max a year ago. I think he surprised everybody when he got in there and played at a pretty good level. Thought he did a decent job yesterday. Things that we can improve on, obviously, with regards to pass protection. Thought he was really good in the run game. One thing Max is going to give you, he's going to give you everything he's got, and he strains as good as well as anybody, and somebody that we have full faith in. Same thing with Billy Turner, seasoned veteran, knows how to play the game, knows how to keep the quarterback upright, and communicates at a high level, and has played this game for a very long time, so he knows how to play the game, and then obviously Carter Warren is young buck. He we'll see where he's at.
Robert, what was the thinking that keeping Nicole Hartman and also Carl Lawson inactive yesterday?
Addressing from the D-line standpoint, someone's got to be down. It's very, especially when you're missing a couple of corners. We needed more special teams help with Eccles being out. And you can't dress 10 D linemen every week. So somebody had to sit. Obviously, we wanted Will up because he also, while providing ability on defense with regards to pass rush, he is also a vital part of our special teams unit. And the same thing with the offensive side of the ball. Irv made this team initially because of his special teams ability, and it's just a matter of just trying to get him up, especially as a gunner. When we lost Eccles, we really, really needed a gunner opposite Hardy. And Irv showed it on that first punt, forcing that fumble. So he's an animal on teams and a tremendous asset to this team.
Robert, what jumps out about the red zone offense right now? The struggles yesterday when you watch the film of that, the over 5.
Just small details. Things happen a lot faster in there, obviously, and there were some opportunities that we had. Just being a little bit more precise. Felt like the run game kind of stalled. We were gashing them in the run game, and then we got to and credit to them when we got into the red zone. They were able to stand up to defend the run and force 3rd and goal from outside the 6-yard line, which is a difficult down and distance. And but we had some opportunities. We just couldn't connect. But there's things that we can do better for sure. It was just meeting. I'm not going to talk about what I saw and what we could do better. But there's definitely things that Hackett and his staff identified this morning, and something that will apply for the entire week.
After reviewing the sequence at the end of the first half, what should have happened there? I mean, how should that have played out?
Yeah, we call it an ozone situation. 15 seconds on the clock. The ball's got to go out in the end zone or out of bounds, or ditch it at his feet. But it can't be completed in bounds. And if it does, the amount of urgency and strain to get to the line to clock it is paramount. And we just weren't clean in that situation. Obviously, something I'll put it on me to make sure our messaging is correct in that situation. But definitely something that we got to be better at.
Just one more on AVT, Robert. Do you know when he's having his surgery and where?
I don't have any of that information right now.
Robert, I know Mackay obviously finished. Is he good to go as far as you know?
Yeah, credit to him, man. He's toughing it out, and because I know that knee as games wear on it hurts. It hurts him. He's such a big man too, so it's a lot of human on one leg. But he's fighting, but he's fine. We're managing it. He's managing it. We're doing our best to help him get through the week. But credit to him that he's tough. He's grinding through it and finding ways to finish.
Robert, you guys continue your kind of dominance defensively in the second half of games outside of, they had that one drive. What's been the key for you guys in just diagnosing what teams are doing to you and adjusting, whether it's from before halftime or at halftime?
Credit Brick and the staff, and our system's designed in a way where we can make the adjustment. Like, you can be subtle, you can understand what teams are trying to accomplish, how they view you, and you can make the adjustments that you need to make to kind of throw wrenches in whatever their game plan was for the week. And to Brick and the staff's credit, just recognizing the way, in this case, Denver wanted to play their style of football, recognized it. Now, we wish we could get to it faster. That's going to be the key. Can we get to it faster? But to be able to recognize it and flip the switch, it felt like we've done a really good job dating back to last year even. Thought we did a really good job with the adjustments in game. And it's also a great credit to the players understanding the scheme so well that we can flip the switch and pull something out of the inventory that we may not have practiced, and they can still execute at a very high level. So credit goes all the way around the locker room, the coaching staff, and just the ability to communicate and understand what we're trying to accomplish, play in and play out.
Take a couple more, Coach, a couple more.
Any update on DJ, Robert? Is he good to go Wednesday?
You know what? He's. I've got to check with Zuff on that one. He's. I think he's got a hurdle to clear tomorrow. If he clears it, he should be good to go.
Do any more questions for Coach?
Robert, what did you think of Bryce stepping in there and playing the way he did?
Yeah, I thought Bryce Hall. I thought he did a really nice job. You know, it was awesome for him to get his opportunity again because you know it's not easy. You know, kind of in the same situation as Zach in the sense that he was the starting corner. Then we drafted Sauce. We paid DJ, and so he had to take this backup role. And he sat back. He learned, still did everything, prepared the way he needed to, did everything that was asked of him. Actually went from being a guy that Brant Boyer wanted nothing to do with on special teams to being a guy that he was like, God, I can't live without him, you know, and where he needed Bryce out there. So credit to him and the way he's approached it as a pro, and for him to get his opportunity, I think we were all confident that he was going to do pretty good, and I thought he was outstanding yesterday.
Do any more questions for Coach? Thank you, everybody.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.